Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jock here. If you haven't been here before, then welcome. Make sure you subscribe because you will be able to get notified, if you hit the notification bell, that is, of when I put new videos up. And I normally upload these videos when people are asking me questions. Readers of my book, Deadly Departed. If you've bought Deadly Departed, then thank you very much for buying it. If you haven't, then consider getting it, especially if you're a developing medium or you're interested in the paranormal or you are suffering from grief in some way. When we come back, we're going to talk about a question I get all the time, and I'm actually doing a very quick video today because I want to cover this on the surface, and then I'm going to cover it more in depth later on. But I continually get asked, how can I raise my vibration? And there's so many people out there, people that are messaging me, and they go and they're buying books on raising the vibration, or they're watching videos, or they're trying to raise the vibration. And they'll come and they'll say to me, I tried this, I tried that, and I don't feel any different. It doesn't work. Well, in this video, in this lesson, I'm going to answer that question. I'm going to tell you why it doesn't work, and I'm going to give you the secret of raising your vibration, which is actually very simple, and it's just not to do with a meditation or you cleansing your chakras or anything like that. There's a lot more to raising your vibration. It's simple, but it's difficult. I don't know how to get up with that. It's difficult in its simplicity and it's simple in its difficulty, which is really strange. But you'll get what I'm saying. When we come right back, I'm going to jump right into it. So if you haven't been here before, then you're in for a treat. God bless. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me jump straight into this. So I'm answering a question that's come up quite a lot, Jock. How do I raise my vibration? And many people have come to me and they've said, you know, I've tried to raise my vibration in meditation. I try to raise my vibration. I read spiritual books. I'm trying to, I try to raise my vibration. I'm listening to music, and then they'll come back and say, I don't feel any different. I don't feel any different. I feel as if I'm back to square one, or I'm just not getting anywhere anytime soon. So let's just boil this down to brass tacks here. If raising your vibration was as simple as reading a book, or was as simple as doing a meditation, then everybody would be doing it, and there'd be so many high vibrational beings about here that there'd be no evil in the world. There'd be hardly any of us would be making mistakes, which I don't actually believe in mistakes. Mistakes are only missed opportunities for growth. But the reality is that life would be so much easier. There'd be no trials and tribulations if it was as easy as reading a book, doing a meditation, listening to music, just to raise your vibration. Then we would all be doing it. It would be really, really easy. You might notice, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I got my microphone on, because before I didn't actually have my microphone on, and I wasn't going to put it on because I thought I'm just going to do this really quickly to answer this question. But it kind of needs a little bit more than just a very quick answer. So I decided to jump back in and put my microphone on. So sorry if before it didn't sound too great. Hopefully this will sound a lot better. Look, there's a very simple way to understand how to raise your vibration, and I keep teaching a lot of people different, how to be better mediums, or they're asked how they can better themselves in some way, or how they can communicate with their loved ones and things like that. And I've always maintained there's one simple recipe. I've always said there's perceive, believe, conceive. But the reality is that the simple aspect of raising your vibration starts with awareness and action. You have to have an awareness of something, then you have to take action upon it. The first awareness and action, the reality to raise your vibration is not any one thing. It is a combination of many facets that make the diamond, okay? It's a facet of a diamond, it's a combination of it all. You can't just do a meditation and raise your vibration. That is only one tiny minuscule facet of it. So if you think you're just going to raise your vibration by, you know, reading some angel cards or saying an affirmation, you know, it's not going to happen, okay? Because that is the lazy way of trying to raise your vibration, okay? It is a laziness. It's lazy to think you can just sit in a meditation and cleanse your chakras, and then all of a sudden that you're highly vibed and everything else. You might be for that little second or few minutes, but it's going to drop. You're not going to keep that way. Raising your vibration is about taking stock of your life. It's about understanding where you are now, where you want to be. It's about having awareness of your surroundings, having awareness of your mind, having awareness of your thoughts, having awareness of the deeds that you do, having awareness of your speech, having an awareness of your communication with people in your immediate environment, having awareness of your acts of kindness. Everything is about awareness. And then the next step is the action that you take on that awareness. That is how to raise your vibration. It is a combination of everything. I would break it down into 3 distinct parts that I would like you to look at. One is to have an awareness of your mind and your thoughts. Okay, that's your conscious and your unconscious. Okay, your mind and your thoughts. The spiritual awareness, okay, of your mind and your thoughts, and the material awareness of your mind and your thoughts. Okay, and then the second aspect of it is to have an awareness of your environment. And the way I'm talking about that is not just where you live, where you are, but the whole aspect of it, your environment that encompasses not only your living situation, not only who you live with or who you interact with, but your whole environment, your relationships, your people, how you interact in your community. You know, so you have your thoughts on your spiritual and your material side. You're being aware of everything that's around you. You're also being aware of your environment, okay, your immediate environment, and then your deeds. You have to have an awareness of those deeds. Those are the 3 stages that are simple that I think you can start with. And within those, each of those facets, within each of those sections, you can do so many different things to raise your awareness. To raise your vibration, sorry. It's a combination of everything. If you are reading a spiritual book and then you go out and talk about someone behind their back, and you take joy in actually spreading malicious rumors, or you take joy in listening to someone's stress or problems, that is not raising your vibration. And the very fact that you said a prayer or the very fact that you just read a book doesn't mean that you've just cancelled everything out. If, for instance, you know, you are espousing, you know, kindness in some way, and you know, and then in the very next level you're selfish or you don't think of others, you can espouse all you want, you can have all the knowledge all you want, but if you don't take the action through the awareness of these things, then you ain't going to raise your vibration. So in order to raise your vibration, ladies and gentlemen, you need to really think about my mind, my body, my soul. How do I raise all 3 of those? And that's taking awareness and action of every single facet in your life, every single aspect of your life. Okay? You can't do one good thing and then something bad, you'd cancel it out. Right? But to have an awareness of something, to have an awareness that you had a bad thought about someone, and to change it is the first step to transmutation. It's transmutation of that energy into something, negative energy into something positive. Okay? We can't destroy energy, it's impossible, and that's a scientific fact, but we can manipulate it, and we can change energy. We can change it from the negative to the positive. And so that's what we're trying to do, but we're trying to do this, and you can't, here's the other thing, you can't just decide to change your vibration when you're sitting in circle and just do that every Wednesday or Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday or Friday, Saturday, You can be a complete git and not be nice to people, or talk about people, or be greedy about something, or not share, or not have a kind word or a kind expression for others. And believe you me, your vibration tells the truth. Whatever you vibrate at, your vibration will tell you the truth. You can't hide it from anyone. You can't hide that vibration in any way. So your vibration, and so that's another, and here's another thing, for those of you that have read Deadly Departed and who are interested in the demoniacal, the demonic side, or the dangers in the afterlife, that's another reason why you'll be successful if you're dealing with anything negative, because you're continually monitoring your vibration all the time through your thoughts. You have an awareness in action. Awareness in action. I always espouse this, awareness in action. When you pray, you're aware. When you're talking to someone, you're aware. When I sit and I give a reading with someone, or I'm even sitting counselling someone, I'm actually very aware of of what I'm doing, and so I have to be very, very careful of my thought processes, and I have to be very, very careful of my speech. I also have to be very, very careful of my actions in service. Here's the thing to think about, and I've said this quite a lot as well. Kindness is unconditional love in the material world, okay? If you can show kindness without condition, that is unconditional love in the material plane. That's us expressing this. And so your thoughts and what comes out of here and what's in here is part of that vibration, is part of that mechanic of raising your vibration. It's not just about getting up in the morning and having 10 affirmations that you say through the day. That's not going to keep your changing or raising your vibration. That may help to change your subconscious thought pro. You may be training your mind, training your brain, or not your brain, but training your subconscious to respond in a certain way. But it is not raising your vibration. There may be a side effect where there'd be a slight change in it. But if you really, really want to raise your vibration, if you really want to become a better medium, if you really want to serve with your heart and your soul, then raising your vibration means that you have to take stock of everything in your life. Like I said, what you say, what you hear, what you watch, what you take part in. It's not about listening to really nice classical music and all of a sudden your vibration's raised. Raising your vibration is a 24/7 continual process of development. As developing as a medium, as developing as a healer, developing in anything in your business, trying to develop your business successfully, trying to develop yourself as a person so that you can serve others, is all part of this. You raise your vibration for it. So if you want to take stock of that, and you want to really, really go forward in service and go forward in being the best medium you can be, being the best person you can be, and being there for others, then try and raise your vibration every aspect of the day. Recognize the thoughts in your mind. Recognize what is positive and what is negative. Discern between the two. Pray, meditate, listen to music, watch what you're watching on the TV, watch what you put in your mouth. It's not just about eating high vibrational foods. There's a lot of nonsense that people will say, if you eat steaks and things like that, you're reducing your vibration and things. You have to encompass every single aspect of your life. That is how you raise your vibration, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason it doesn't work for you is because you're only taking one aspect of your life. You're trying to look at one aspect. You're reading a book, or you're meditating, thinking that's all you need to do to raise your vibration. But then you'll go out and maybe have arguments with someone, or anger. You'll be angry at people, or you'll be jealous of people, and that reduces your vibration, doesn't increase it. You cannot raise your vibration with one particular thing, or even 3 or 4 little particular things. You might have a tiny little change, but if you really want to see the difference in your life, the difference in service that you give humanity, how your life can change for the better and those round about you, then raising your vibration is about raising your own awareness of yourself and taking responsibility for yourself in thought, in mind, and deed. So remember that. You have your spiritual and your thoughts on this side, and your material thoughts. You're aware of these things, okay? And you have your then you have your aspect of my mind has gone blank, people. Okay. Awareness of your spiritual thoughts, then you're taking action. You're taking action on things, okay? And then at the end of the time, you're looking at your deeds. So your deeds are very, very important as well. How you act in unconditional love, how you act in something when you take the awareness and the action, okay, within your life and your environment. That was the one in the middle, I forgot. So your spiritual thoughts, your material thoughts, you're having awareness of them, your whole environment and everything that you live in, and then your deeds that you do. Those three aspects is what's going to help you to understand how you can look at your whole life to raise your vibration. Don't just think one thing's going to do it, two things or three things. You have to encompass it in all of your life. Mind, body, soul, deed, action, awareness, thoughts, speech, what you do, how you think, every aspect, ladies and gentlemen. And you have to work at it regularly, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, or as much as you can. And the more that you consciously act upon it, the more that you consciously become aware, the more that you're naturally raising that vibration and you are coming into your own divine power and divine authority, and then it becomes easier. And everything in your surroundings, in your material surroundings, in this plane, changes for you because you have that power for change. If you have any questions, ladies and gentlemen, please get back to me. That's just a very quick thought for you, a very quick little lesson on how you have to look at changing your vibration, increasing your vibration. If you have any questions, please get back to me. If you're stuck with something or you want to know anything else, just ask. Put a comment below. If you're listening to this in the podcast, then email me or get on my social media and follow me and ask me any questions. I am happy to share and to help those who want to listen. And again, if you've bought Deadly Departed, then thank you very much. And if you haven't, then please consider buying it. There's a lot more benefits to Deadly Departed. It is not written to scare people, but we have got a private readers group which you can come and join if you have bought the book. You just need to show a picture of yourself. But I am also now, and you're hearing it first, I'm putting an announcement out that I'm actually opening up a separate section to do private lessons within not just within the group, but with a private podcast or a private video lesson section where only readers will be able to access that. So, okay, and there's no charges or anything for that. So have a wonderful week ahead, or whatever you have got planned. But please take each day or each moment or each minute and be aware of your thoughts, your mind, your body, your soul, and don't just think that one aspect's going to raise that vibration for you. Work hard at doing it, and that means awareness and action in every aspect of your life. God bless.